Hello, everybody. Hello, Nana Laura. Hello, Chris Barton. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I'm glad it's chugging along. Oh my goodness. I bet, honey. Oh, I just hope you heal quickly. But I'm glad that you're healing with us. And probably with the help of, some pain meds. Hello, Myco Psycho. Good to see you. Aww. That's so sweet and cute. Quit it. No. So, there probably be less PAWFURM action tonight. Something's missing. I had to have Tommy take the bed out of the room. Let's just say it definitely needs the Nature's Miracle enzyme cleaner and a steam cleaner. I don't have an actual steam cleaner though, but I do have one of those small ones for pet messes. Yeah, so it's gonna be a long night, and I have to go get my kid tomorrow. So remember, chances of a live stream tomorrow, very small. Hello, Jeannie. So good to see you. So happy to have all my friends here with me. You guys make everything better. I may have to put on trash clothes and, scream at the top of my lungs for the rest of the night, but at least I get to be here and feel loved and happy for a little while. I don't know. I'll have to grab it. It's got like, I don't know. It's shaped like a pill. I don't know. It's just a little really lightweight, easy to use. It has a handle with a little compartment that catches the stain, and then you have to tip it back for it to suck it through the hose. I don't know. But anyways, hello, Joey Bag of Donuts. I really hope that's not a loving position and I just didn't catch it. I'm sure it probably is. Okay, you guys. I'm going to mute myself because the train's coming by, and I'm going to put the cases on.
Miss Olson, Miss Braden, please unmute and turn on your video feeds. All right, Miss Braden, I just need you to unmute. Miss Olson. All right.
Can you hear me?
So, yes, we're here in 25S000072. We have the plaintiff Teresa Braden present. We have the defendant Evelyn Olson present as well. Miss Olson, can you state something so I know that you're listening and here?
I'm here. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so let me go ahead and look at the paperwork. Today's procedural to make sure that we have everything filed as necessary. So let me see. in this matter. All right, so I do see a certificate of service. I do see that it was mailed a second time to Ms. Olson for some, okay, all right. So I do find that there is sufficient proof of service. There is proof that it was mailed via certified mail. I do have that in front of me. I do have the small claim form in front of me as well, asking for $10,000. Residential burglary, inference of intent, criminal trespass, and unlawful entry. Miss Braden, are any of these convictions actually found, or are you just stating them as what you think occurred?
Based on the definition of the items I listed, they were actually exhibited by the defendant in my home.
This is civil. This isn't criminal. Have you called the deputy prosecuting attorney or the prosecuting attorney's office and try to file that way? Because this courtroom does not handle criminal matters.
Right. I used the definition to bring the claim to the small claims court to address it for starting here rather than calling law enforcement. If I have to, I can and will. I just have to have a starting place because I spoke with Evelyn Olson back when this occurred. And I informed her that I would get legal action or whatnot if she didn't return items, and she hung up on me.
Typically, law enforcement is the first step, and the court procedure comes second.
Okay.
So
I just want to clarify to you, Miss Braden, I will not be addressing any criminal sides to this story. I will more than gladly address any items that you're looking for monetary reimbursement, or this is a monetary court, right? All I can do is reimburse monetary
Right.
funds. So all I'm saying is,
it's basically things she took. It's theft, and her and two other people that I do have a picture of.
okay, I'm not dealing with that right now, ma'am. I'm just saying,
Okay.
I would like you to know that going forward, I will not address whether or not any criminal acts occurred. I will only address whether you will be financially reimbursed for anything, okay? Because that's not
Okay,
what this court handles.
understood.
So I just want you to be aware. If you want to do anything on the criminal side, this is not where you need to
Right.
be, but financially, that's more than fine. All right, so Miss Evelyn, Miss Olson, are you aware of the $10,000 request for reimbursement that is being sought against you?
Has the certificate of service been filed?
Yes, ma'am.
What, is there how did she think she served me? I got 2 letters in the mail and I was out of town the week that I received them. They were in my locked mailbox. I've never signed for anything. It's my understanding you have to have a return request in small claims court. And when I asked the court, they said that had not been filed.
Madam Clerk, do you see I just want to make sure that am I in the right? I see service of mailing and I see
It's like something
a
was ripped
certified
off.
mail.
I didn't sign it.
So on, oh,
If you want to clarify, Miss Braden.
certainly. So on April 7th,
Mhm.
I went to Kelso Post Office, sent the mail that she obviously received, certified mail. And yes, I have a notation in here. The certified mail was expected to be delivered on 4/9/25. Since I still have not received the signed portion, I sent out a copy again, U.S. mail delivery. This person resides in a gated community. I did have somebody that was trying to hand serve her, but can't be a stalker outside a gated community. And therefore, I mailed it U.S. mail. so that she would receive it, because she obviously was avoiding getting this mail, expecting probably what it was that she neglected to sign for. So my question would be, since she has it, and why didn't she sign for the certified mail so that I could submit the receipt to the courts for proof of service?
Well, Miss Olson, you obviously received something if you're here on the court date, correct?
I did, and I gave a copy of what I received. I can see where it said certified mail. And it looks to me like I mean, I've dealt with this before, that you usually have the person sign it, and then
Yes.
you have a receipt that they signed it. And it's, to me, it looked like maybe it was torn off, but I certainly never signed it. I wasn't even in town that week. And it was in my mailbox, which is a gated community, and all the boxes are locked. So at the end of the week, I got my mail, and that's what was in it. And then I did receive a second copy of it just by regular mail, and I opened it and looked at it. That's how I knew the court thing was coming up.
So you're aware of the mail and the proceeding and the
I
claim
would,
against you.
yes.
Okay, both parties, let's just not talk to each other so we can
Okay, all
sort
right,
of an
thank you.
amicable setting.
Okay,
All right, so your contention, Miss Olson, is that you weren't served?
correct.
Okay. But there is proof of service and you are here, and even though you didn't sign for it, you did receive it.
I
So
received it, but I didn't sign for it.
Okay, well, I just think that I mean, you did receive it though, so you're here. She did
Correct.
serve you.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, technically, technically, she didn't serve me.
What are you hoping to accomplish? Just delaying it? Because all that needs to happen in your eyes is that you are served by a process server with the same exact information and the same packet as what you currently have in your possession. So, what's your end game here?
I don't know who would have torn off the receipt.
Okay, well, that is it's a little bit of a confusing situation because I can't prove that you were out of town and stuff like that. I do find that there is sufficient service to proceed, ma'am. I mean, what would be the point of me asking her to send you another copy when you now have two copies and you were here on the correct date and time? So you
Did she
obviously
file
were
it?
made aware of it.
Did she file a certificate of service?
Yes, she did, ma'am. Certificate
And
of
does it
service
show
filed
a
April
signature?
24th. Sorry, ma'am.
Does it show a signature?
There shouldn't be a signature. She said that she mailed it 2 times and that there was personal service also that she tried to attempt
Right, which
through
she could
someone
have
else to
done.
you. And that she mailed it twice. I see that she mailed 2 times as a US mail service and a certified mail, but I can't confirm whether or not you signed off on the certified mail.
Yeah,
There's just a
obviously. I
receipt
didn't.
that says you received it. So that's why it's a little confusing on my end. And I'm not saying that you're saying something incorrect. I just can't prove whether you did or did not sign off on it.
It seems like somebody would have had to have signed for it.
All right, ma'am, I find that there is sufficient service and we can go ahead and move
Right.
on from that point. Would you like to, so she's seeking $10,000 against you. Would you like to enter into a judgment for that amount, or would you like to go ahead and set a trial date so that you can contest that amount being sought against you?
I certainly would contest that.
Okay,
I can't
right, so-
imagine what.
sorry, go ahead.
It was my understanding that small claims court was for money. I certainly don't owe her money.
Well, that's why when you were present earlier, I told Miss Braden that we are not here for any criminal matters. I will not hear any criminal matters. But if she is here to seek reimbursement in the total amount of $10,000, and she can break it down to monetary items that she wants reimbursement for, she's more than able to do that in small claims up to the value of $10,000.
Okay,
It's my understanding, Ms. Olson, that I believe that all of us will be made aware of those items up to the $10,000 limit when she submits evidence before going to trial.
Okay.
So let's see, the nearest date that I have available as of right now is July 30th. Does that at 1:30 p.m. Does that work for both parties? July 30th at 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Is that in person or another virtual?
As of right now, ma'am, it would be a virtual appearance here in courtroom 8
Okay.
at 1:30. If that does change, we will let you know because there's more than enough time to let you know. But as of right now, it would be scheduled for a virtual court appearance.
Okay.
So once again, that's July 30th at 1:30 p.m. in this courtroom. What I want to let the parties know then is based on the fact that we have set trial for July 30th, on July 18th, that is a Friday, both parties must submit all evidence or exhibits that they wish to use in their case during trial. That means that all parties must submit 2 copies of everything because the court will get 1 copy and then the other opposing party will also get a copy so that they're aware of any evidence and exhibits and stuff that will be used against them at trial. Once again, that's July 18th. July
Okay.
18th is the latest you may submit. After that, I will not accept any more exhibits. So please, you have sufficient time to gather everything. July 18th is the last day for exhibits.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Are any other people able to be on the
Yes.
virtual?
You are
Okay.
allowed to have witnesses testify on your behalf if you would
Okay.
wish for them to be present. However, I'm against reminding you, it's for the monetary reimbursement, nothing criminal. Okay?
Right.
Thank you. And then on Monday, the 21st of July is when all parties could come and pick up those exhibits. The reason why there are 2 dates is because I'm not setting a specific time for them to be dropped off on the 18th. So someone may drop them off in the morning, some may drop them off in, the late afternoon. And so people aren't waiting around for the exhibits all day here in the courthouse. So I always set that the 18th is a drop off on Friday. And then the 21st on Monday is pickup. And you can pick up any day up until your trial. I'm just saying starting on the 21st is when you may start getting those
Okay.
exhibits.
Okay.
And then trial is on the 30th.
Okay.
That's pretty
I
straightforward.
do have a question. I don't
Yes,
know
ma'am.
if Evelyn Olson, she knows the names. There were
That's right. The judge took it down on purpose.
Jericho Brockmuller. Sir, I do see you on the bottom. If you could please unmute *6, Mr. Brockmuller. Thank you.
There, is it unmuted now, ma'am?
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Nope, not a problem. So you're here for a public nuisance. So obviously the traffic infraction program would not work. We're going to go ahead with this matter. Let me read your police report, sir, and then I'll let you tell me your side of the story. All right, sir, please give me your side of the story.
Okay, I'll try to keep it as brief as possible, Your Honor. So about 3 years ago, the neighbor said dog was on my property, and barked at my daughter. So I went down and asked him, to do something about it. And he said that my dog was always on his property. So since then, I got a kennel, right? A large outdoor kennel, 8x15. Put a rubber mat at the bottom so he can't get out. I have a run also that he gets tied to, and then I also purchased the invisible fence with the corrective shock collar. So all these uh, factors are in place to keep the dog contained on my property. I have the fence scheduled to be in, but the guy can't get here till October. Go construction, they're going to fence my whole property. So then, there's 100%, but I mean, we're at like 99%. I don't see how it could be, how it could have been my dog. There's 2 other German Shepherds close in the area, and a third that wanders around that's 2 blocks away. So I have done everything to make sure that it's not my animal. His dog goes into heat, and all the neighborhood dogs come over, and he won't correct that. Right, he doesn't want to get his dog fixed, which is his prerogative. but then I feel like I'm getting blamed for all the other German Shepherds because I'm pretty sure it's not mine because I've done all these things to make sure that it wasn't my dog. That's all I
Right.
had to say, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Thank you for that information. I do want to let you know that there's video footage of your German Shepherd with a timestamp on the date at issue and a statement form indicating that the reporting person knows and can verify the dog belongs to you. What do you have to say about that?
The German Shepherd, my German Shepherd looks identical to the other two that are in close proximity that live on either side of him. The other neighbor that's in that group of three that's literally touching my property has already bred his female. They came to an agreement on monetarily. They paid him out privately. So this is an ongoing issue with other neighbors. I heard that he said he shot my dog. My dog has no shot. At that time where he said that he shot at my dog, the officer, I came home to verify, and I verified my dog was in the kennel. It was not my dog that he shot at. So it's already been shown that at least in one instance he was mistaken. So I do not believe the footage is of my dog. We have also a game cam on the property to monitor when animals come and go, including my own, and my animal has not been seen on the game cam. So I don't believe that he is correct. I believe he's seen another dog because they look a lot alike that he believes is mine, and I refuse to you know participate with him. Right, I'm just going to contain my dog. I'm going to take care of it myself.
All right, sir. So I do hear a statement about the fencing. It's not going to be till October.
Correct.
However, sir, I do see that you have a third public nuisance offense that's coming up.
Yes, it's for the same. The same.
Yes, and I will be the judge, and
Yes, ma'am.
it's just hard for you to constantly state, it's not my dog, it's another dog. So I can give you the benefit of the doubt for this one. I'll find it as not committed because of your statements of there being two other dogs that look the same. However, sir, I'm also going to be the judge for the third offense. So I would highly recommend looking into potentially getting fencing much sooner than October. Maybe look
Yes,
around for other individuals that could potentially help you out. That being stated,
yes, ma'am.
this will be sent to your address in Longview. You have
Yes.
okay, so you'll find the non-committed finding going to your address there. All right,
I
sir?
appreciate it. So just to clarify real quick. So I mean, I have the shock collar with the 150-foot electronic fence. I mean, he can't go outside that without getting electrified. So to me, that's pretty solid proof. He would be in a great deal of pain if he was at their property because it's located 200 feet from the edge of my property. So he
All
can't
right.
even get close.
The issue, sir, is that I don't know when that was installed. I'm not going to make any suggestions on it, but these are all from February. So I don't know when you had that installed, but these are retroactive. It looks like there is proof that your dog was on the property. It says here on 2/12/25.
I can't believe you guys waited for me. My internet just went down. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. Gotta figure out how to do this on here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My whole internet just went down. I'm on my phone right now. April needs a blankie, a binky, a nappy. Oh no. Oh, we have an Ava appearance. Hi, Ava. Oh man. I'm so sorry, guys. Hello, Spider-Man, honey. You got here just in time for my internet to crash. So I guess the world of YouTube has not YouTube even, I guess Spectrum has decided my night for me. And that's all I got. I'm so sorry. I love you. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'm so sorry. And thank you for sticking with me. And now I'm gonna go and steam clean this. Oh, I found out it is the Scooch, Eva. Scooch. It is the little green Bissell, little green machine, Pet Deluxe. So I inherited it when my parents passed away. Of course, that was the first thing I put in the van. Thank you guys for coming out, and we'll pick up where we left off. Maybe I'll hop on in the morning and finish it off. My daughter did say she doesn't want to be a all right. I love you guys so much. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.